So it gets pretty wild here at the end of the day. We've got a unicursal, but we also have the Aeon card, which is the biggest move to the upside in the deck. You combine that with the horse facing this direction, pretty big move higher, but it's also combined with the unicursal and the angel, very bearish indications. Arranged at the end of the day with the trade opportunity. My sense is that we probably, if we move to the upside higher here, matter of fact, we probably did the Aeon card right here. This is probably Aeon right here, right? And so then we go into a crest at the close that we near this close that we sell off from down to and through support, and then we do a U-shaped reversal and come back and reuse that price level as support. But the unicursal makes me think that there's very likely, I think we probably open higher tomorrow, and then there's a pretty notable drop into the later part of the day. So what I might do right here is open up a partial short. If you can close out of it in the morning tomorrow, let's say I'm wrong and we open lower, I would close out of it at that ace of discs right there first thing in the morning. Should I be right and the move is higher? I would wait for the opportunity to close that short here towards the end of the day. Not the very end of the day, but close to the end of the day. Around this death and this Princess of Cups. You could also open up along there for a quick day trade. It closed along at the in the last hour. Hey, Shubham. Let me take a look. I was looking for it the other day, so let me take a look while I've got you here. Hermes, what do you want from me, buddy? Now I'm not seeing it at all. I would say probably just resend because I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. I scrolled back quite a bit. I'm not finding it, my friend. So try sending it again. And if I don't see it, I'll look in the spam folder for it again. Because, like, I definitely need help with editing, like, ASAP. It's kind of wacky here, guys. So yeah, because right here at this range, there's a reversal. My sense is that that's probably we might go higher into the close. That's why I say open up a partial short in case we don't go higher. Um, And then I would probably even want to hold part of it for maybe here, just in case we open significantly higher, which I don't think we do. But just in case we open significantly higher on the 5th, I'd want to save some room to add to that partial short there. Probably around 10 o'clock. Right, this is talking about an important price level. This is talking about an important price level on a 1 month chart scale here on the 5th. You got the range, the oppression card here, and you can see the prior day we have the oppression card at the end of the day, and there's a trade opportunity here at the end of the day, as indicated by the correlation to the fortune card. So my sense is that the reversal takes place tomorrow. What I'm finding a lot of the time is that this card here at the end of the day is starting to become like a good indication of what to be prepared for in the morning. It's sort of evolving into that direction, it seems. I don't really use Instagram. I mean, I've got an Instagram, but I like hardly go on it. I want to. Yeah, it's a real dog, Shabham. Why do you think he's a fake dog? Oh, hey, Ellen. Hey, Hamza. Solgenic crypto coin for 2024. Genic. Solgenic? Anybody on know a decent amount about TradingView? Just curious. All right, so for 2024, Hermes is literally using my deck of cards as a pillow. Sorry, buddy. You're such a cutie pie, you know. He's such a cutie pie, you know. Everybody loves you. All right, I got the futility card, which overall is a pretty bullish card. It either indicates that there's going to be a lot of negative headwinds and the coin goes higher anyways, or it indicates that in 2024 there's a sharp decline at some point early on, out of which there's a big move to the upside. But I think we probably, as far as price levels, we go. We go to higher price levels than where we are now, but there's probably a drop before we do that. Sui going to do this week? Is it a good time to enter Sui? Let's take a look. For like, what's your time horizon, Hamza? Are you looking to hold a position for a week, a month, a year, indefinitely? What's your time horizon? I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, so I think we probably see a bit of a drop here. Like we should probably go into the RS like oversold territory here. And then there'll be like a turnaround. Off of the low, there's like a really big move to the upside. So if I'm right and we decline with this full card, hold on a sec. Yeah, so we have this. We have a move to the downside into the low, and then we'll have a big move from the March low, like higher into like a distant resistance, or and then we'll do like sidewaysy kind of stuff the second half of the month. But I think we're probably let's see what we've got for this week, like on a daily basis. I got the fortune card, so there's a notable reversal of some kind here. That was the overall for the week. So it looks like we rally higher. I want to do this over. I don't feel like this is good. I want it to if the Monday card doesn't line up, it's an indication I need to redo. So let me take care of that. Oh wow. Okay, so this is more like it. All right, so we've got some price swinging going um on Monday with more decline into Tuesday, like a through multiple supports. We rally out of that decline on Wednesday, but that on Wednesday that rally is along a diagonal trend line and it ends with a fast sudden move higher and then a breakdown through the diagonal trend line. So Wednesday's kind of like first to the upside, then to the downside. Thursday, we've got a notable move higher in a multi-day scale, but it offers an opportunity to open up a short. And then Friday, we have a failed attempt at key resistance, followed by a decline through key support on a multi-day scale. But the overall theme for the week was failure. So I would wait for us to get into the oversold territory here, down around 30. I'd probably buy a little if we touch 30, and then buy a little more if we went below 30. In anticipation of this major high that we have here, it'll probably be the same high or a higher high than the 190. Hey, Robert. Hey, AV. Hey, it was luck. Hey, Raymond. What? Oh God, I hope it's bullish for you, my man. 171 million Peppy. That's awesome. If it goes in the right direction. So let's take a look. It's Peppy and not Peppy 2.0, right? So, woo, woo, woo. Wow, what a move, my friend. So, what is it gonna do? Let's see for this week. Overall for the week is to the downside. But it does look like we go higher tomorrow. And it looks like we top off on Wednesday, decline off of a key technical. It'll be like the resistance that we create on Wednesday will be important, like on a major scale, like a probably like a at least a 1 month scale, but probably more than that. No, probably a 1 month scale actually, and we should decline off of that starting on Wednesday, moving into Thursday. The decline ends on Thursday with a fast sudden move higher, and then it gets kind of mixed on Wednesday where we incline, and then decline again. Overall to the downside for the week though. Hey Chad, appreciate it. Welcome. Am I still seeing DOT hit $4 in 2024? God, that cough must have been awful. Sorry, guys. Where are you? There we go. Yeah, I mean, there's a major low in 2024 based on this reading, like a major low on a multi-year scale. Doesn't mean it's the lowest low of the chart, because on a time scale this large, where we're looking at it by increments of 1 year, the overall trend is very very likely to the upside. So you could have like a major low that stands out significantly on a multi-year scale, and that's what makes me think we probably have something like that going on. So the decline in 2023 ends with a fast sudden move higher. Yeah, and then this we have like a brief peak that's easily missed here. I think we might be topping off right here actually. Let me see. Yeah, this is probably a very good trade opportunity if you wanted to get out of a long position and into a short position. And I would be looking for price levels. You asked about $4. Let's take a look and see. So it looks to me like we probably have $4 range, but the thing is that you have to give these 1 year readings plus or minus a year of wiggle room. You want to look at the sequence of events to really determine where you are, right? So we had this decline, came out of this decline, and it ended with a fast sudden move higher in 2023. That's the Knight of Cups. The low signification is right there. Like that could be the low right there. So it could be that we missed it, but I think we probably turned around here for a bit. Somewhere between 2024 and 2025, there's a notable rally on a multi-year scale, taking us probably to new highs on a multi-year scale, like probably all-time highs. So let's see where we're at for the month let's see if we're gonna see $4 in 2024. I got a yes. So, like I said, we're probably going to decline here into a low. We might even see lower. It's possible. But I would probably buy in a bit at the $4 range. We are at the top of the range on the RSI, which indicates that we're very, very near to like a major reversal on a multi-year. Right? We tapped it. We might see it again. I mean, sometimes you hang out up here for a bit, but there's a much higher probability of us turning around and going south based on us being above this than there is if we were down here somewhere. How can you pay subscribe? So on our website, you go to our services, SO Meta Posts, and you scroll down to monthly subscription here. Click here to order. And we have these ticker symbols. Currently, you could subscribe to any one of these ticker symbols. It gives you like all of the trades that I see, best like what to look for as far as entry and exit into those trades, any price level information. That's all in the paid version of the monthlies. Or you can get what's really on hot item right now, and it's on sale for $249. We raised the price to $499, but currently on sale for $249. Not for very long, because we're in. I just responded to the Wall Street Journal. Now I'm waiting to hear back from them. But before we're in the Wall Street Journal, that price will be back to $4.99. So highly recommend taking advantage of it while you can, because that's not $2.49 for just the first month. It's $2.49 until canceled. It's a 50% discount indefinitely until you decide to cancel, if you decided to cancel. Highly recommend that. It gives you access to the paid version of all of these, and it gives you access to any one-offs that we do. Appreciate your interest, Chad. GRT. I don't think I have anything on GRT yet. Let's see. I don't think I have anything on this. I'm pretty sure. Nope, nothing on that. All right, so let's take a look. So we're definitely in overbought territory on this from a technical analysis standpoint, guys. This is not a good place to be buying into something. You never want to buy when you're like you do that if you're chasing a rally, and chasing a rally is like that's the type of mentality that you have when you have scarcity mentality, if that makes sense, because it's like, oh man, I better not miss this because there's a limited number of opportunities. That's not the way reality works. There's infinite number of opportunities. Never waste a rally. I mean, never chase a rally. Never chase a rally, excuse me. Music's just started playing in my ears. So annoying. Oh my god. Hey AV, coin shot up a lot today. Is this the high? Let me just take a look what's going on for the month of March for GRT. Yeah, so we're going to have decline here in March, and this decline in March will offer opportunity to open up a long position in GRT on a multi-month kind of, probably a multi-month type of swing trade. All right, coin. Nice move in coin. Wow. Yeah, so I'm advised you don't want to chase this. There'll be a turnaround here very, very shortly. Like, we're definitely near the high there. Huh. Let me see if we've got more room to go to the upside first. But really, that rune right there indicates not to chase a rally. The early part of March is looking like a decline, right? We had this. Yeah, especially because the high for the month of February was really right here at the end of the month. And off of the high, there's going to be a notable decline. So I think probably we're really right around the top. I stand corrected. So it looks like we go higher in coin from here in like the first week at least. And then we turn some sort of resistance into support. So the fact that we're like popping up against the pretty notable resistance here, we're probably going to turn that into support in the second week. Then there's a move higher through resistance, followed by a full retracement of that move back down in the third week. Fourth week, we have sideways rotation, which is pretty notable. It's the same card as this, the Prince of Discs for the fourth week. Hey, Mama Investor, welcome. Do I see Bitcoin coming back down to 30K region in March or April? April reading hasn't come out yet. We're a little bit behind because I spent so much time making this presentation for the Wall Street Journal. Really backed me up. So April readings are coming out like tonight, tomorrow, the next day, and then we'll be back on track. We do have half of the S&P 500 dailies already. They've been up for a while. I need an editor that's like fast and reliable. Hermes. Shut off my monitor. Sorry guys. If the monitor's off, it like messes up my whole setup. Ay, 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 ay. Jesus, the way they built this monitor is like so ridiculous. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. So the April reading, like I said, hasn't come out, but it's coming out very, very soon. Where did it go, though? So we should do some price swinging here, but I think it's after like this high mid-month, I think we probably see a move to the downside right here around the 10th, 11th into lows at the end of the month, and then we go into lower lows here. This is, if you're looking for a place to buy, it's much more reliable for me to tell you on a multi-month, like this is a buy opportunity probably on like a multi-year scale here in April around the 21st, 22nd. Like that, if it's going to be below 30, that's where it'll be. I don't, price level information, ESOMeta wasn't designed for that. ESOMeta was designed to time chart behavior. So the price level information, we're usually pretty good about it, but it's not as reliable as the timing. I would much rather you be planning to enter into a long position here, no matter what the price is, than have you waiting around for 30K, if that makes sense, because 30K may never come. And this period of time will come and go while you're waiting for it, if it's not 30K, you know what I'm saying? This is where you want to enter in April 21st, 22nd. Hopefully that makes sense. Your brother's name is Adam? I was the first Adam. Hey, Joe. Hey, you recheck and re-upload what? You left out what you wanted me to check. And hey, by the way, AU. KRE for March, overall bull or bear? Don't I have a KRE? I think I have a KRE something. I do. Boom. Yeah, so we have uh, we have a pretty significant move here in early March to the upside. It's fast, sudden. Looks like we're already in the midst of it. So that probably continues into like the beginning of the second week. It ends at the end of this week, the beginning of next week. There's probably a peak there, and we should the signal that we've reached the top for March is that we'll be like doing some price swinging near the high, back and forth between like an important price level, and then it'll mid month it'll turn into a decline that takes us into a trough. And that's a fake out indicated by the devil card. Let's see which way that's going. I think we probably have a big move to the upside right on the cusp of March, April. But it looks overall bearish for March, and then a lot more bullish for April. Looks like we come up against the same high that we were seeing around this time. Right, we have a highest high here uh, in February, so it could be plus or minus 2 weeks. So really, what that's indicating to me, since we're higher here in March, is that that highest high is here in the early part of March. But I wouldn't say it's any further than that. So be very, very careful. It also, makes sense based on the RSI that we're all the way up here. This is severely overbought. Actually, AU, I just uploaded it right before this live, so it should be there now. I basically had to re-edit both versions because I overwrote the March readings with the 1 year. Luckily, I still had the raw footage for the March readings, so I was able to just re-edit it again. So they should be up now. Let me know if you don't find that. On the website, that might not be up because I literally just uploaded it and somebody else takes it from YouTube and puts it on the website. Like, so if it's not there yet, it'll be there probably within the hour. Stink bids. I don't know what that is, a stink bid, Chad. Please explain. Oh, there you go. How is hey Shahana? How is Jupe doing this week? And Alice? There's a crypto called Alice. All right, let's see. Overall trend for Jupe this week. We have a notable rally offering an opportunity to open up a short position. So what will likely happen is that we'll meet the upper end of the RSI and then we'll turn around somewhere around that upper end of RSI. Let's see what it looks like from a daily standpoint for the week. Okay, so we're very likely lower tomorrow. Sideways rotation on Wednesday, more decline on Thursday, and then that big move that gives you opportunity to open up a short position. It's actually taking place on Friday, this notable move to the upside. But I don't think that's the high. I think we might have seen the high. Well, matter of fact, it might be higher than the rest of the weeks of the rest of the days of this week. Yeah. So I think the high is probably on Friday in the midst of a really big move on a multi-day scale, but that would be opportunity to get out. WAXP, third week of March. Oh, I wanted to say thank you everybody that sent the testimonial, by the way. That really was a nice touch for the presentation. Okay, so we've got a very significant low taking place in March. Um, and you can see how at the end of February we had this notable rally offering opportunity to open up a short position. So I think probably what we do is we have a significant low in the early to mid March. I'm not sure if it's going to be a lowest low there. I don't think it's a lowest low there, but it'll be a significant trough. It might be, actually. It might be a lowest low there. Like, we might revisit a lowest low. Let's find out. Yeah, so we should come back down to roughly this price range here of like 5 to 6 cents. And then it looks like the later part of the month, we have another really big move back to the upside. Hard to say if it's going to be another high, but it could be. Let me see. Let's see what it says about the high. And the trade opportunity to exit there or even get into like a short, I would say to exit a long position there, you'd get into it in the middle of the month. Around there'll be somebody speaking something important that'll impact WAXP mid-month near lows. That would be a signal to get in. And then I would look to close out of that in a period of volatility towards the end of the month that ends with a fast sudden move higher. Third week of March. It looks overall bearish to me. It's kind of mixed, but overall bearish. Oh, I forgot about Alice. Sorry. Is it my neighbor Alice is the crypto? Where do they come up with these names? Overall for the week, I'm going to cut off questions here, guys, because I got a meeting right at 4:15 on Mondays. I got to prep for it. It's kind of like a pop and drop this week. So decline tomorrow offers opportunity probably to get into a long position. There'll be some sideways. It might be Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'd buy partial, and then on Wednesday maybe if there's opportunity to buy more. And I'm not seeing an exit in this week, but you could probably exit on Thursday or Friday if you wanted to keep it within the week. Riot could 5 times from its current price in 2024. I got a no for that. A tip about overbought and oversold. When overbought, it's also signs of strength. Yeah, yeah. Like you see how you here you hit overbought, we come back down, then we hit it again, and we go higher in the second hit. Often you'll see something like that. That's what he's talking about. Um, it's not always the case, but it's frequent enough that you want to be mindful of that. Quite confused with BTC and Ethereum going up. Let me take a look. Wow, another move to the upside. Jeez. Oop. Yeah, I mean so I saw a drop here. Doesn't look like it took place as expected, but with that said, we're still kind of on track. This is a notable move to the upside on second. Oh, we're on the fourth. Excuse me. Okay, so then we're probably getting prepared right here for this move off of the crest. Like this is probably where we're at, right? Move to the upside, and then off of the crest we have a decline, and then back to a crest. So it's a little off on the timing for sure. Like a day off here. That's probably where we are at this crest right here. I wouldn't expect to go higher there, like in the remainder of the week. That would be very surprising to me. Also, like I said, if I'm wrong about getting out of short here, there'll be opportunity here on the 6th. There'll opportunity probably on the 8th or the 9th. Because we're near highs. If we're either seeing the high now or we're very close to the price level of the highs. This over here is probably a failed attempt to break through the highs that we're creating here, if that makes sense. Let me know if you're still confused, Proof. Let me take a look at Ethereum for you. Yeah, same thing goes. We have this notable drop here on the 5th. So we've rallied into creating, I guess, a key resistance here. We did have a trough on the 3rd. Right? There's a trough there on the 3rd, a lowest low thus far. It's difficult to read, but there's either a failed, similar to Bitcoin, there's either a failed attempt to break through key resistance, or we just go lower. It's hard to say, but I think we probably see lower here. Like I don't see us going higher. I really don't. I think this is probably it. Maybe tomorrow we see slightly higher before a decline. Well, ETH moved to 4,000. Also, proof you probably missed it. I just uploaded the correct videos for the Ethereum March, um, like literally right before this live. So they should be there now. Will Ethereum move to 4,000 next week? I got a yes, and there's probably a reversal at that point. You know, that number's kind of like one of those mental blocks for a lot of people. The row of zeros like that. Will Lyft be more bullish or bearish this week? At first glance, I'm sensing bullish here, but let's see what the cards have to say. Yeah, so we have a near overbought crest that we sell off from pretty notably. So we're technically in near overbought territory. We could go higher. Let's see from a daily standpoint how it looks. So it looks like the decline continues tomorrow, but ends with a fast sudden move higher there. Wednesday is very likely the high for the week. We have like a prominent move higher, full retracement. And then we have another move higher along a diagonal trend line on Thursday, but it ends with a fast sudden move higher and then a breakdown through that diagonal trend line, becoming more volatile as we move into Friday. And then on Friday, there's a period of volatility that ends with a fast sudden move higher. But I am getting Ace of Cups like for the first 2 days. Yeah, so notable fake out for Jupiter in the first week. It looks bearish for the month of March. It really does. All right, I'm just going to recap real quick on the S&P and then I got to roll. Nice. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. We went from this push higher in the last hour or just before the last hour, this push higher, and that was opportunity to open up a short. Hopefully people were listening when I said open up a partial short in case we don't go higher. I thought we were going lower, but in case we went higher, you'd have opportunity to add to it. So hopefully people opened up a short because now those are looking pretty juicy. I think tomorrow I might be wrong and we don't open higher, right? If we don't open higher, we open lower tomorrow, I would take that ace of discs opportunity first thing at the open to close out of the shorts for a good profit. That's the safest thing to do. Even though it looks like we might go lower, that is the safest thing to do. Now, if I'm right and we move higher overnight, we open higher, then what we're going to see there is probably an opportunity to add to a short. That price level there is really where we're going to like top off around 10 o'clock, important price level on a 1 month chart scale. And we should be able to close out of the short in this situation, close out of the short around the 2 to 3 o'clock hour. There's also a day trade in there, a quick day trade in the midst of that decline between like, it might be as early as 1:30, somewhere between 1:30 and 3 in the midst of that decline where you'd close out a short. You could also open up a long, probably close the long before the close of the day for a day trade there. Hey IG, so it looks like the bottom, at least for Bitcoin, and it looks like the bottom for a lot of them is going to be in April. Actually, originally I was thinking March, but it's looking like April, especially for Bitcoin. It's looking like April. And with that said, guys, I'm going to roll. Thank you all so much for watching. Hey, just remember, guys, there's a super duper sale right now. You can get all paid monthly, which is now currently it's normally $4.99 a month. And that's underpriced, if you ask me. Normally $4.99 a month. We're have it on a special right now for $2.49 a month. That's per month, not the first month. So if you were to sign up for the all paid right now, you would essentially be getting a 50% discount for life unless canceled. And that's not going to be there. That won't be there by Friday. That'll be gone. All right, blessings to all my angel investors. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to follow that rule of karma. You know where to go. You know what to do.